Hello, welcome. In today's video, we're going to be talking about medical terminology. Let's start with alloy. An alloy is a mixture of two or more metals. Usually, bronze would be a mixture of zinc, copper, and some tin in there somewhere. A certified coin. A certified coin is a coin that has been sent out to a professional grading service for authentication. Once the coin has been authenticated and graded, all that information is put on a plastic container with a label of the grading company with the serial number, the the grade that was given to the coin. For example, a mint state. There's different mint states. There's mint state 64, which is not so great, and the best would be mint state 70. Very rare, very rare that a coin is higher than mint state 69. I haven't seen very much of that, but it's out there. And let's talk about cherry pickers. Cherry pickers are people that collect coins. They go to other people's old collections, or most likely dealers. They go into a dealer's collection and they cherry pick. They pick out what they want. That's a cherry picker. A cud. A cud is a raised portion of metal on the coin. It's basically an error, but it's described as a raised portion of metal on the coin, which, by the way, is very common. They're almost on every coin. A cud is interesting, though, when it changes the coin. When, for example, if there's a cud on the eye or nose or mouth, and it makes it look interesting or funny, then that raises the value of the coin. Okay. A die. A die is a cylindrical piece of metal, and on the bottom, or on the bottom, the stamp portion of it is used to stamp a design onto the coin. The coin is held in a metal collar. The liquid is the round blank is in there, and they get the die and they strike it. And that's what that is. A double die is when the die that they have been using to stamp the coin has been misaligned and resulting in a double vision effect on the coin. Like you'll see double vision, like if you're drunk or something like that, then that's what it's gonna look like. What else? A filler coin. A filler coin is a coin that is not in great shape, a beat up coin, but it's a coin that is so rare that people use it for a collection. People collect it, they put it into their collections because it's a rare coin, and they know they're not going to find anything in better condition than that. It's impossible sometimes with some coins, especially very old coins. It's hard to find a mint state coin, especially if you're hunting, coin roll hunting. Incuse and relief. Incuse would be the portion of the stamp that has the opposite of the design on it, and the relief portion of the coin is usually the raised area on the coin. Usually the shoulder and cheek area are usually the ones that are the relief of the coin that are higher, and they get the most wear and tear, the most damage. When you look at a coin, if it's scraped, it's going to be scraped on the shoulder and the cheekbone, because that's the relief of the coin. And the incuse, I said, it was like the opposite, the complete opposite. The legend of the coin is like the title of the coin. The motto is an inspirational word or phrase on the coin. For example, in God we trust. That's a motto. Luster is when the surface of the coin is shiny and brilliant, and it looks so good. Not like this one. Let's show you I don't have one with a lot of luster now, but it's usually just brilliant. It looks wet, it's shiny, and it looks like brand new. Let me show you one here. I have one here. I can show you. Maybe this one's pretty. Hang in there. Okay, this one has some luster. It's not brilliant, but see that? It's shiny. Let me see if I can focus it better. That's luster. Luster, and it's usually not on a circulated coin like that one. It's usually the ones with brilliant luster are the ones that are made especially for coin collecting, that don't get sent out, that they don't get, you know, mixed in with all the other coins. They're specially made for collecting. That's a proof coin, which we were going to talk about, but let's talk about it now since we mentioned it. A proof coin is a coin that is specially made for collection. They are made with no errors, and they're made. The design is usually sharper on the coin. The surface of the coin is usually really shiny, brilliant, and even gem-like. That's another term for a really brilliant, shiny coin with a lot of luster. Okay, mint. A mint is a government facility which produces and strikes coins and prints money. A mint mark on a coin would be a letter indicating where the coin was produced, minted, or struck. Usually, the United States coins have either a D, which means it was made in Denver. It has an S, which means it was made in San Francisco, and some have a W, which means that they were produced in the West Point Mint. San Francisco, Denver, and West Point are the major ones here in the United States. A mint error is an error on a coin that was not produced naturally or environmentally. It's like damage on a coin that's not environmental. It would be something like a brand new coin with damage on it would be a mint error because no one's touched it and it hasn't seen the light of day. What else? Motto. A motto is the inspirational quote on a coin. In God we trust, it would be one. I don't know if I've already mentioned it, but we also have mules. Mules are coins that have been stamped with two different dies that were not meant to be used together. For example, you can have a Lincoln cent with Lincoln in the obverse, which means the front of the coin, and then you could have Kennedy. A Kennedy, what would be a good one? Oh God.